beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, welcome. My name is Aisha, and if you're an existing subscriber, thanks for coming back to watch my video. So before today's video starts, make sure you subscribe if you haven't, hit the notification bell and share this video. Yes, share even before you start watching. So in today's video, I'll be talking about some things to not do in Romania as a foreigner. So right now I'll be reading some people's comments and let's see how it implies, like if I had experienced some, though I have experienced some of it, but let's just read together and I'll tell you my perspective on each and every one of them. So the first one we have is that if you are a black, right, expect to get some weird looks on the street or in public transport, especially from older people. How true is this? Yes, I think the first time I got to Romania, I was like kind of really amazed, like, why are people looking at me, like, and all of that. But I think like the stares right now kind of like reduce, like people don't really stare at you that much. I think it's when you are in like a smaller cities. I think that's mostly common in smaller cities. You can't expect if you are in Bucharest or Timișoara or Iași or Cluj and people will be looking at you, oh, because you are a black. I think it's kind of like reduced. Unlike when I was in Pitești, like people just look, and you know, when they look and you are also like, what is wrong, like, can you stop looking and all of that. Yeah, I think that is common in like small cities. But right now, like, people don't even give a shit like if you're black or not, like they don't stare. I think right now I kind of noticed it. Yeah, I think that person is right. Like, just be ready for some stares. It depends on the city that you have, but just be ready for some stares. So the second one is try to avoid cabs at all costs. Bucharest has Uber, so always use that. Cabbies are notorious for scamming not only foreigners but locals too. Generally a despicable bunch with occasional exceptions. Yes, I think I kind of shared my story in the first my first experience in Romania when I went from Bucharest train station to, I think, a part in Bucharest, right? And the taxi got 99 lei from me. That was my first time. Apparently I haven't downloaded Bolt or Uber, so I really don't know how it works, and it got 99 lei from me. So mostly it's not advisable. You know those yellow taxis, it's not even advisable. Don't even take them. Of course, I'm not trying to spoil their service, but don't even, they are always increasing the prices. Like, I guess they just double it when they see that you're a foreigner. So don't just pass your boundary, just go with Bolt or Uber. Much more better. So let's read the third one. Is if you order chicken or pork in a restaurant, always check for doneness. I don't think I've experienced that kind of thing before, but let me tell you something. If you're in bigger city, I'm just mostly like on bigger cities, right? If you're in bigger city like Bucharest, because there is a lot of restaurants, there's a lot of restaurants. There was a particular restaurant I tried, a particular food. It was trash. It was trash. I think because it's Bucharest and it is competitive, right? So they'll just open restaurant and the mindset that, oh, they are going to sell, so they don't even care if the food is good or not. So just watch out for doneness of the meat or the pork or whatever thing you are buying, so you don't have, like, you know, projectile vomiting, as the person said. Yeah, I think that's another thing. Just take note. Just take note of that. Then the fourth one is try to complain about shit it is here as little as possible to locals. Romanians are generally proud, and some feel that only they have the right to criticize anything about their country. Don't get me wrong, complaining is one of the most popular hobbies here, and there are plenty of reasons to do so. But Romanians think that they are the gatekeepers to complaining about their country. How true is this? Actually, I won't put it that way, because I got a lot of, I don't know if other people also, like foreigners, got that kind of question. Like when people see me and they be like, why Romania? Why did you pick Romania? Why did you choose to come to Romania? Are you serious? I know you're out of curiosity, you are asking, right? But at the same time, why do I choose to come to Romania? Like, I don't understand. I chose to come here. Okay, because most of them expect, like, why don't you go to cities like Germany or UK or whatever thing, that those cities, I said cities, country rather, those countries are better. But at the same time, if you are like if you want to go somewhere else, other people too want to come to your country. That's just how it works, I feel. So if they're talking about their country, oh, Romania is this, Romania is that, that's none of my business. If you are saying Romania is this, Romania is that, I'm here cruising my cruise, enjoying my enjoyment, you understand? So that's none of my business. So don't even try to talk about Romania, or if you are a foreigner here and you want to indulge in a conversation, oh, Romania is this, Romania is that, please kindly don't. Just keep your mouth shut. Let them say anything they want to say about their country. That's them. So another one is, despite other suggestions, right, don't feel obliged to eat something that looks weird to you. Romanians have no right to enforce their opinion on food on people of a different culture or dietary standard. I think I tried some Romanian food and they are actually nice. But if you know you can't eat it, like probably you have a Romanian friend and be like, oh, try this particular food. Don't try it. Just tell them you are full. That's what the person said. Just tell them you are full. I think the person that wrote this comment is a Romanian. Just tell them you are full and all of that, so it doesn't seem like you are rude or whatever thing. Just tell them you are full. If you think that you can't eat it, but because some food, I don't know, I haven't seen any food that looks bad, like bad, but if peradventure you know you can't try it, or this looks kind of strange to you, don't eat it. Tell them that you are full, probably, but just tell them you are full. That's what the person said. That's what the person said. Okay. And another thing is, like, public transport is generally packed, stinking, and full of weird specimens. God, this person is right, like 100% right, and I'm going to tell you the story after reading this. Drunks, beggars, gypsies, etc. If you are here for a few days, just splurge on Uber or get to where you want to go to, and it's very cheap here. It's not exotic or pleasant to travel by public transport in Romania. Who told you? First, I'm going to like agree on the fact that he said public transport is generally packed and stinky, but it depends on the city that you are. I'm still emphasizing on this, depends on the city. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me tell you a story of when we were in summer and I was working. So I was like between Pitești and Bucharest, right? On some days I go to Bucharest, on some days I go to Pitești. On this very day I went to Bucharest and I was done working and I wanted to go back to Pitești. We wanted to take like the maxi taxi to Pitești. We were in the bus in Bucharest. Goodness, oh Lord of Zachariah, guys, it was full. If you are staying in Bucharest, I give you kudos. See, okay, this is Bosa, but this is kudos. Like, if you are in Bucharest, it is cool. Bucharest is not for the faint-hearted. It is not for the faint-hearted. Actually, that there were a lot of people, like, you know, in a bus, you are packed like sardine. That's how it is in Bucharest. That's how I see it as. If you are in Bucharest, you are trying, you are trying. I can't. Like, people will be packed as sardine in the bus. Like, at this point, if you are an elderly person and you don't see seats, like you don't see a space to sit down, you will stand, because nobody is ready to forfeit their seat for you to sit down there. They are not even ready. Like, it's just so stressful. You can be in a traffic for 1 hour, 30 minutes, 1 hour. God. No, this person is actually right that public transport is generally packed and stinky, but it depends on the city. Unlike here in Orada, like it's not usually packed. It's not in Pitești, it's not packed. I guess in other cities too, it's not packed. But I've not been to Cluj, Iași, and all of that, Timișoara. But Bucharest, oh my goodness, probably because it's the capital, but it's still nice. Like, but the only part I liked about Bucharest is the enjoyment. If you want to enjoy yourself and all of that, you know, nice restaurants, bars, clubs, you know, Bucharest has that's her word for that. But you see, any other thing, traffic, no. And the person said Uber is cheap and Bolt. Yeah, it depends, but it depends. Yeah, it depends. But imagine going on a 15 minutes drive and you get to pay 60 lei for just a 15 minutes drive with Uber or Bolt. It's not adding up, because taxis in Bucharest is expensive as well because of the traffic. There's no traffic every time, but mostly, yeah. So it is, I don't even know which one to even say it is advisable, if it is advisable to take the bus or the Uber. If you want to take Uber, okay, for your comfort and, you know, luxury and other type of thing. The bus too, you pay like 3 lei, depends on where you're going to, and you're not really comfortable. So try to just compare whichever one suits you. Actually, just try to compare. So we have another one here. If you are going partying in Old Town is in Bucharest, right? If you are going partying in Old Town, watch your valuables. This is actually correct. You don't want to lose anything. Watch your valuables and never ever carry your phone or wallet in the back pocket. If you put it there, that means you don't go. Just bye to your your phone or your wallet that you put at the back of your pocket. Don't do that, or just don't do it at all. Never leave your purse or jacket unattended. That includes public transport, crowded bars, or street scenarios. Pickpocketing is very popular. I've never actually experienced pickpocketing, but I went for a thrift shopping, and someone like came to me. I was like, oh, put your bag like very well, like, because there are a lot of people of them that picks pockets there. So you just have to be careful with any of your valuables. You don't want to lose any. Just be careful. If you are holding a bag, put the bag in front of you. Better safe than, you know, sorry, but basically. And here I have another one here. Oh, the person said, firstly, if you are a brown or black guy, it is pretty much possible that you'll be compared with gypsies, and maybe comments will be passed or staring. So try not to be rude and better give a smile. I think I kind of, not experienced, but, you know, people just stare at you like, I don't think they'll take me as a gypsies, kind of. But anyway, they'll just stare at you and all of it, and you'll be like, why are they staring at? Please, like, that stares will just make you uncomfortable. It will make you uncomfortable. So just get ready for stares. But it depends on the city that you have. Right now, people don't even look at you twice. Like, if you're black, you're black. So they don't look at you twice, apparently. So another one is, better don't go for private taxi. They may seem to be a bit cheaper than official ones, but there is a possibility that if you are high or drunk, then you may get robbed. I don't know how true that is, but just go for Bolt or Uber. Just go for, you see those yellow taxis? I've said it is not advisable. Just go for Bolt or Uber. Then another one is, this is the important one. Don't fall for this thing. Please, please and please. Always buy your ticket. Listen to this. The person said, I was said that being a foreigner and brown guy, you may not need public transport tickets for tram or buses, as they don't argue in English and they get over it. But don't do it. You will be fined heavily. Personal experience, I was penalized about 70. Why did you not buy your bus ticket or tram ticket or whichever ticket that you want to use? Why did you not buy it? Now you see, they've charged you 70. Buy your tickets. Don't listen to anybody, but it depends on the controller actually. Like, some controllers are actually nice and they're like, oh, let you go, like this is the first time, and they'll tell you that next time make sure you buy your ticket. But some people, they'll bend on like collecting that fine from you. So be careful. Even if you're a foreigner, try to ask around, like, where can you get your bus ticket or tram ticket. But yeah, as a foreigner, right, in case your card is not like working in the bus or tram, try to get your bus ticket to avoid paying double the price, or double the price that you're meant to pay before, or double the price that you're meant to buy the ticket, apparently. So you know what to do. Get your bus ticket or tram ticket or whatever ticket. And here we have another one. Don't go shops like McDonald's or other international ones. Save money for traditional food. It's gonna be expensive, but it's tasty. Heavy on what's waiting and saving. Nah. So imagine I don't like traditional food, or I haven't tried Romanian food. Are you telling me that I should not go to McDonald's or KFC or anything? I don't agree with this point. That is nope, that's a nope for me. Another one is that don't go for private currency exchange shops unless it's very important or urgent. Better do all your exchange on the airport itself. exchange rates are too costly. That's not true. At the time I came here, the exchange rate in airport was like actually expensive than normal exchange rates in like shops or whatever thing. So I kind of changed my money in shop, not at the airport. At the airport, I guess their prices are expensive. Like the prices are like a bit expensive. Like the prices were a bit expensive than the normal ones. So I just changed it at the shops instead of the airport. So how did I get my lay? You can, okay, I'm going to advise that just in case you are a foreigner and you are coming, you can just like change like probably $50 or whatever, or 50 euro or whatever currency you have on you. Just change a little so that you kind of have like Romanian lei to use for the bus or for the taxi rather. So you can do it like that instead of like changing all your money in, because some places the price the exchange rate is always better than some other places, so you just try to like differentiate, right? So that will be the end of today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, don't forget to like, and don't forget to comment below, turn on your notification bell. Thank you, and see you in my next video. Bye.